Oh god, where do I begin? Ed Wood's classic Plan 9 from Outer Space. Now, pretty much everyone has heard of this movie, but very few have actually seen it, and yes, it is as bad as you've heard it. Some people like this because it's just so bad that they find it entertaining. But quite frankly, well, there were parts of it that were entertaining, but all of them were like unintentional for me. But it's Plan 9 from Outer Space. What do you expect? It won the Golden Turkey Award for the worst movie ever made. Yeah. I guess I've seen worse, but for the time, this was definitely the worst movie ever made. Well, pretty much the plotline is alien invaders use their dreaded Plan 9 to reanimate dead Earthlings. They wreak havoc and unleash a host of things bizarre, macabre, horrific, and just plain horrible. Using footage from a Bela Lugosi movie he was unable to finish due to Lugosi's untimely death, Wood proved again that he would and could make a film under any circumstances. Hubcaps on wires doubling for flying saucers. Yeah. Stumbling living dead, concrete visible beneath fake grass, and mattresses visible for actors to fall on are just a few of the unbelievable gaffes and goofs you'll see. The result is a comical and campy spoof of science fiction movies themselves. Of course, it was unintentional. The cast includes TV horror queen Vampira, a host of zombies, military buffoons, and Lugosi in his last performance. What a way to go. Your last movie being regarded as the worst movie ever made, but I guess in a way that's sort of fitting. Plan 9 has taken on a legendary status of its own and is a must for any serious cult film fan. I guess so. Now, this disc itself, that's really all you need to know about the film. I have attempted to get through it twice, and I have not been able to finish it. It is hilariously bad, but even because of that, I can't finish. That's just how badly it's made. But there are some pretty funny parts, you know, like the spaceship or wherever the weird alien people are hanging out in, and they've got ladders on the walls, and they pan up a couple of times, and the ladders just go right up to the ceiling. They don't go anywhere. What's some other stuff? The scene right at the beginning where there's the narrative about how the guy got killed, and you see him walking off, like, through his front lawn, and I guess he's supposed to walk off, or he's supposedly has walked off the lawn and get hit by a car, and there's sound effects of a scream and the car hitting him, but his shadow is just like, he obviously stopped right before the frame, and his shadow's still cast on the lawn. Oh god. I haven't seen the other films he's made, but I sort of wanted to see that movie that Tim Burton made, the Ed Wood story, because I have the feeling Tim Burton would be able to give a good idea of what this guy's life was like. He was a cross-dresser. It's a fact. I really don't have much else to say. I believe the film itself is in the public domain, because on this release, a Passport video release, in the bottom corner it has their little logo or emblem or whatever. So I'm getting the impression it's in the public domain, because every public domain movie I've seen has that on it, in the corner. Ooh. Now, I don't actually know how to access this. It's probably really obvious, but I don't know how to access this. There's a second film on here, well, a short film, it's 40 minutes, and it's a mini documentary about Ed Wood. But I guess that would be interesting, but I don't know how to get to it for some reason. It won't let me access it. I found that very strange. But chances are, if you're going to pick up this disc, if you're into that sort of thing, get this release, because I don't know of any other releases that have this Ed Wood story thing on it. So go for the Passport video release. But that is really all I can say. Chances are that the documentary is more entertaining than the film itself, but it probably had a higher production value. But, yeah, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Buy or rent only if you know what you're getting yourself into. And this is an acquired taste of a movie. I would recommend watching some other reviews of it besides just mine before you go out and spend your hard-earned money on it. Maybe I'll try watching it again, and maybe I'll do a follow-up if it's not as bad as I remember it, but chances are it is. But for now, all I can say is